Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chora, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the benefit finder on Benefits.gov. Now this is a government website which is designed to walk you through step by step through a series of questions, and when you answer those questions you'll see a list of all the benefit programs, federal and state level benefit programs that are available to you. Now as you complete this questionnaire, the extent of the benefits, the extent of the programs that are available to you actually change in real time. So if you answer yes to a certain question, you may get more or less benefits, and the website which will actually show you all the benefits that are available to you as you go through the questionnaire. Now this is my recommendation to all my viewers and subscribers out there. If you or anyone that you know is struggling right now because you lost your job, because you've been laid off, your job is just gone because you've been furloughed, you may be eligible for federal and state programs. Now, I want my viewers and subscribers to set aside some time. I want you to set aside at least maybe about 10 to 15 minutes to watch this video. That would be the first step. The second step is, after you watch this video, click on the links in the description section below. And if you want to apply, go ahead and apply, but set aside time, focus and apply for this so that you get all the benefits that are available to you. If anything's available to you, I want you to take advantage of it. Okay, so that's what this is all about. So we have to start to look beyond state unemployment benefits, beyond the $300 a week lost wages assistance program. Don't wait for things to happen. Make things happen. See what programs are available to you. Also, as you plan the next stage of your professional life, let me help you. Make sure you click like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you enable notifications so I can help you hopefully start a new business, re-engineer your skills, get a new job, whatever the case might be. But at this moment in time, let's focus on what programs are available to you. So let's jump right in. On your screen right now, you'll see the Benefits.gov website, and I will take you through the entire questionnaire step by step and give you a sense of how this website works. So let's jump right in. The very first step is that they'll ask you for your date of birth. So let's just put in a date of birth here. I'm going to put in a random date of birth. So let's just choose the year 1974. Let's just choose the start of the year. Let's say the 6th of start of the year. Let's say, I'm going to assume that everyone is a US citizen who's filling out this form. Put in the state New Jersey. And for the purposes of this video, let's say there are two individuals in the household and annual income before taxes is going to be $50,000. Current employment status is unemployed. So let's just say that, you're unemployed for the purposes of this demonstration. So as soon as you enter all of that information, the next question they ask you is, are you currently married? Let's just put in yes. How many times have you been married? Hopefully once. Hopefully not more than once. And are you disabled? Let's put in no. Are you blind or partially blind? We're going to put in no. So as you can see, it immediately gives you a sense of all the programs that are accessible to you. And what you do here is you make a few selections. There are available programs for family and child services. There are available programs for food and nutrition, financial assistance, employment and career development, education and training grants, lots of options. Loans are available if you're a member, if you're active duty. Other options are available. You can be a volunteer if you want to help other individuals. Let's just check disaster relief, family and child services, employer and career development for the purposes of this demonstration, financial assistance, food assistance, healthcare and medical assistance, and let's also choose housing and public utilities. And while we're at it, let's apply for a loan as well. And so let's make a few selections, including volunteer opportunities. It immediately says you've got 11 options available to you, 11 benefits. So as you can see, this website gives you your options, your facilities in real time, if you will. Let's go to the next stage. Now this is going to take you a little time to finish, so it's going to ask choose the option. Let's your living situation. I chose private residence. Which of the following describes your spouse's current and or past professional experiences? So for the purpose of this video, I'm simply going to say healthcare professional. How much do you earn each month from working? And I'm just going to put in $4,000 as I'm conducting this demonstration for you. Are you a primary caregiver? I'll say yes. Are you a current or former foster care recipient? I'm going to say no, none of the above. Not served in the military. Do you need assistance or guidance with any of the following? And by the way, you can skip questions that don't apply to you, but in this case, I'm going to choose disaster relief. And now it says that you've got 12 options available to you. So you can see that the available benefits are actually changing. Then it asks about the spouse's citizenship status. I'm simply going to say US citizen. What is your race or ethnicity? You don't have to answer this question. So, if you want to, you can. But for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm simply going to skip this particular question. And then it says, which of the following best describes your current living situation? I'm going to simply say renting. And that's what I'm going to do for this demonstration. Are you a refugee? I'm going to say no. And as you can see, it does take a little time to complete all of this. Are you a victim of any of the following? I said no. Are you a victim of a crime that occurred during a disaster? I said no. Are you or a family member enrolled in a federally recognized American Indian tribe? I said no. Are you the spouse of a surviving dependent or so there are certain questions here that you can obviously answer yes, no as you go along. And now you can see it says I have 13 benefits. I move on to the next stage. As you continue answering these questions, you'll start to see that the site is gathering information about you. And based on that information, it makes a determination about which programs you're eligible for, because it automatically has all the eligibility criteria for all the different programs. It asks you about your children and the ages of your children. In this case, I'll say, let's just say I have a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old. Is at least one person in your household over the age of 60? I'm going to say yes. Are either of your parents deceased? And you can answer yes or no depending on your situation. I'm going to simply say no. And again, it does take a little time to complete all this, but when you get the results, you'll see what options are available to you. So in this case, it now says you're eligible for 18 benefits. The number of benefits you're available for is changing in real time as you answer this question. It's asking about spouse's date of birth. So it essentially wants to calculate how old you and your spouse are. And based on that information, it's going to make recommendations about which programs are indeed available to you. So the website again has all the eligibility criteria built in. You need to take the time to sit down and go through this and make something happen. Don't just wait for things to happen to you. This is asking whether you are taking advantage of any other programs, or whether you're receiving any other benefits. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to say that I'm not receiving any other benefits. And then you can also skip certain questions if they don't apply to you. Do you need financial assistance? I'm going to say I need assistance with disaster relief, food, health insurance. And I'm going to say that, have you ever been denied? I'm going to say no. And it asks other questions as well. And again, you can answer yes or no depending on what is your particular situation. So these questions aren't that difficult to answer. And now it says I'm eligible for 26 benefits as I'm completing this online questionnaire. It takes about 10 to 12 minutes to go through it. If you have all your information, it may take up to 25 minutes, but it's time well spent if you're looking for federal assistance or state level assistance. It asks if you're receiving income from other sources, including any other state or federal aid, because if you're already using state or federal aid, then it's going to affect essentially what can be allocated to you and your household. And it asks about any property that you own or control. In this case, I'll say none of the above. Let's assume you're a renter that doesn't own or control any property. Have you paid US Social Security taxes? I would hope you have. And so in this case, I'm going to say yes. How much does your current spouse earn each month so that they can calculate what your total household income is. And this time I'm eligible for 42 benefits based on all my answers. So now as I answer additional questions about education, it's asking whether you're a student. In this case, I'm going to say not a student, not enrolled in any degree program. And what is the highest education you've completed? I'm going to say bachelor's degree. Have you, for the sake of this demonstration, and it asks other questions related to your past educational background, and it's asking about your debt as well. Do you have any outstanding student loans? And it now says I'm eligible for 49 programs. It's asking whether me or my family member suffered from any illness, from any injury or illness. Again, I'm going to say none of the above. So yeah, as you go through this, you'll see that it's fairly straightforward. You don't really need any documentation while you're filling out this questionnaire. You just need to answer the questions accurately and honestly and truthfully. This is asking about health, about your health status, whether you've had any health issues. You can say I said I live in a community with limited or no health services. There are individuals who have no health services, so that's what I'm going to check. In this case, do you have end-stage renal disease? I said no. It asks about any military service, and it also asks about combat wounds or service trauma, because there are specific programs available to those who've been injured in the line of duty, or who are actively serving the country. It asks about your extent of health insurance coverage, which is important because that would determine your eligibility for Medicaid and Medicare, which are state and federal funded programs. And it's asking about your child. And now it says you have 52 benefits available. So as you can see, this program is pretty detailed. And as you complete it and as you become eligible for those programs may ask for specific documentation or may ask for specific paperwork in order to make sure that you are indeed eligible. Then you start getting those benefits. So this is a good starting point because it sort of steers you in the right direction, and that's the whole idea. And this is asking about if you've ever worked with the US government, because there are specific programs for federal employees, and what is the main reason for your current or impending unemployment. And I just wrote that it's related to the disaster. How many months have you been unemployed? So you make that selection as well. Are you willing to start? Are you able and willing to start work immediately? Hopefully the answer is yes, because the idea is for us to get back to work as soon as it's safe. Are you qualified, certified, licensed for any of the following? I'm simply going to check authorized to work in the United States. Are you eligible for retirement? I'm going to say no. And as a healthcare professional, are you willing to serve, to provide your services? That question came up as I was filling out this form. It may or may not come up for you depending on how you filled out the rest of the application. Are you affiliated with any specific agencies? I'm going to say none of the above. And again, you can see that this is fairly straightforward. After you watch this video, it should be straightforward for you to fill this out and also set aside some time. And based on the answers, you can see all the programs, 54 benefits pertaining to disaster relief, family and children's services, because I did indicate that I had a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old. You can see these are the results, by the way. These are the results right now of the entire questionnaire that I filled out. Employment and career development, 5 benefits. Financial assistance, 12 benefits. When I expand that, you'll see all the benefits that are available. Employment and insurance, unemployment insurance, child tax credit, earned income tax credit. All different sorts of benefits are available to you. Food and nutrition, commodity supplemental food program, supplemental nutrition assistance program, the SNAP program, healthcare and medical assistance programs, eight healthcare and medical assistance programs. These are a combination of federal and state programs that were available to me in the 10 to 12 minutes that I took to complete that questionnaire. Now, it may take you 20 or 30 minutes, but that's going to be time well spent. You can also right-click on any of those benefits and try to open that web page. I tried to open a web page. It's a government website, so it was a little slow, so please be patient. I'm going to try once again. And, government websites do take a little. There you go. That opened. This is the Emergency Food Assistance Program. And again, you can see all the information about the program, who is eligible. On the right side of the page, you'll see the contact information for that particular program. This is more information about other programs, food distribution, statewide procurement, SNAP programs, and you can see a statewide breakdown. My viewers and subscribers, this is a website that gives you a good starting point. Use it because it's available to you. Use and leverage the resources that are available to you. In fact, use this to help other people. Okay, don't be dismissive of things that are available to you. Use them and try and teach others how to use them, which is, by the way, what I'm trying to do. I want to help our viewers and subscribers use these resources to their maximum potential. You see that loans are available on the right side of the screen. On the left side, you have housing and public utilities, Hope for Homeowners, weatherization assistance program for low-income people. On the right side, you see Hope for Homeowners, education loan consolidation, property improvement loan, insurance-free application for federal student aid. A lot of resources are available to you through the government. There are other categories related to agriculture, education and training grants. There's lots of other resources available to you through this website, and hopefully you take the time to go through this website and explore all the options available to you. You'll see education and training options on the left side, 8 benefits available to me at the time, at this time, based on the responses I provided. Grants are available, assets for independence, cell biology, biophysics research, special improvement project. There's a lot available if you look for it, as opposed to, just wait for things to happen. It's easy to wait for things to happen. It takes a little bit of effort to go out there and to look, and I'm trying to help you. My goal with this channel is to give all my viewers and subscribers, I want to teach you how to fish. I don't believe in what other channels are doing or other people do in giving out money and giving out prizes. I mean, if I give my subscribers the fish, I'm actually doing you a disservice. I'm always going to teach you how to fish, because then you'll be able to go out there and you'll be able to achieve success and achieve wealth and achieve independence just like I did. This is a channel where you will be taught how to do the things that should take you to a better financial future, that lead you to the next level, just like I did. And I want every single one of my subscribers to be extremely successful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was beneficial. Let me know what you thought of this entire demonstration in the comment section below. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my introductory video. I have the fortune, the honor, the privilege of living the American dream. I'm a beneficiary of American exceptionalism. Check out my introductory video. If you learned something new from this video, please click like, please click subscribe, please enable notifications. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. If you learned something new and you want to get on a SMS list, get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time, and text that to 70,000. That's 70000, and you'll get added to our SMS list. You can also go to our alerts page, which is ignitiontime.com/alerts, and you can get on our email alerts list. Now you can opt out of the email alerts list or the SMS alerts list at any time. You can also follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/ignition_time. That's instagram.com/ignition_time. So make sure you follow us on Instagram. We are going to be posting more and more over there in the coming days and weeks. I really appreciate you watching. Once again, please click like, please click subscribe, please enable notifications so you get instant updates from us going forward. Sometimes YouTube does not send out notifications, so make sure you bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. Again, that's youtube.com/ignition time, and then come back to our homepage maybe every day or every other day so that you can see all the latest video updates on our channel and you don't miss a single video update. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.